Today we're going to cover questionnaires, custom pages, and custom fields. So to work on questionnaires, and if you want to add your own custom questions, you have to create custom fields. That is under the content, custom fields. And by default, you need to create a category. A category is a placeholder where you will go ahead and put your custom fields under it. So we can call the category name test fields. And under this category, this is where you would create your custom fields. You click the little plus sign in the upper right-hand corner. The field name is going to be the database name. So there can't be any spaces, there can't be any special characters, but you can go ahead and use an underbar, or you can put everything together. I like to do capitalization after every word, or you can do test underbar field. Then the description. The description is really internal. It's just for you to know what that custom field is for. And then we have data types. We have about 7 or 8 data types. A text field is a field that can contain up to 25 characters. A text area can contain up to 4,000 characters. So if you're asking a question like, please explain, you would probably use a text area. Yes, no is exactly what it says there. It's a yes, no radio button. Integer will be a number. It means that they can only add a number to that field. They can't add any characters. Real number is not used, at least not that I know of, so I won't go into real number. Date will give you the calendar picker. So you will actually have to put in your date as month, month, day, day, year, 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 year. Drop-down list allows you to create a drop-down list. The first list, or the first item in the drop-down list, should be something like not applicable, or to be determined, or dash select one dash, because by default it's going to choose the first item in the drop-down list. The way you add your items in the drop-down list is the order that it will appear on the questionnaire or the custom page. So it's always good to start the first one with not applicable, or to be determined, or select one. A checkbox list allows you to create a checkbox list, basically, where you're asking for more than one answer. A drop-down list would be you're only asking for one answer. Country list will provide the country drop-down list, and the US state list will provide the US United States list drop-down. So let's create a couple of test custom fields here. This first one will be a data type of text. The default value, normally you're not going to ever add a default value unless you're doing something like a drop-down list of countries, and you want them to answer specifically about United States. So you would default the drop-down list to United States by adding United States in the default value. But it's normally not used for any of the questionnaires or custom pages. Once you click save, it creates your test field. We'll create a couple more. And we'll create something like a yes, no. And I do want to show you a drop-down list along with a checkbox list. When you're entering a drop-down list, you'll want to click add item. This is going to be the first item in the drop-down list. And as you see, if you just click save, you're not going to save your drop-down item. I did that on purpose so you could see that. So if you want to add more to the drop-down, you have to make sure you click add item. So we'll just add these 4 items here. The TBD or to be determined is going to be the first item in the list, and then these will be in order when we add them to the custom page or to the questionnaire. So now we have our test drop-down list, and I'm going to create a checkbox list. Here, you don't need to do it to be determined because this is a checkbox list. So now we have 4 different type of custom fields. These custom fields are normally created because Tracker doesn't have a field in the system to get these answers or provide these type of questions.